What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Don Farilla podcast. I'm your man, Al Zero. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you, right? But anyway, look here. I just had to come back, man, because the man is always reinventing himself. So he done did something major, y'all. I mean major, especially from, a guy from Inglewood making so great accomplishments to life, man. Look here. I'm going to just bring him on. I want y'all to give a loud cheer because the man is here. I want y'all to show some love for the one and only the Don Farilla.
What's up? What's up? What's cracking, Al? What's the dealio? What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, man, Big Al, we back on track.
Yes, sir.
Okay, initiating, letting them know. What you banging up there?
Man, listen, you don't know nothing about this, do you?
What? Okay.
Hey, let me see. You know what? If y'all know who made this song, I want y'all to post it. The first person that posts this song, hey, that means that you down.
Okay.
You down with the classics.
What's up?
Okay, that's all I'm gonna give you right now. We're finna get into
give him another little piece later. Yeah. Okay, that's what's cracking.
We're finna get into something else right now.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So, sir, gotta ask you something.
What's cracking? What's cracking?
How does it feel to not only be the author of like one of the best hood books since Iceberg Slim did it?
Okay, that's True Gangsters Don't Fold.
But
under no circumstances, you feel me?
You came back and said, you know what, I'm going to hit them with some levity and make them get entertained by what's inside the mind of the
Farilla the serial killer. Farilla the serial killer is actually about bullying. You know what I'm saying? It's about a guy that was bullied when he was younger and came back so fucking ruthless on him. It was ridiculous. You feel me?
But then, sir, can I introduce this?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, huh?
Man.
Let them know what to do.
He came back with the sequel. The sequel, y'all.
Okay.
To True Gangsters Don't Fold.
Under no kind of pressure. You heard me?
Now, you know how hard it is to do one book, but to come back with 3 books and a sequel of another one, that's pretty much unheard of these days, man.
Okay, that's my gangster series. There's actually another one coming on after that called The Resurrection of a Gangster. You feel me?
Yeah.
So a lot of guys will be able to understand and see the terminology I'm using and be able to walk with me through this all through the hood, all in the suburbs, all over the country, all over the world. I'm taking it with They Let a Gangster Go. So y'all got to tune in and check me out.
That's real.
Yeah, the books is in stores right now. You can order all 3 of them. I think, you can order all 3 of them now. You should be able to. I know True Gangsters Don't Fold and They Let a Gangster Go, the sequel, under Page Publishing. Y'all should be able to order that right now. You can go, start calling Amazon. Y'all missed Prime Day. Prime Day was the other day, but it's still prime time. You hear me? Go on, check that out.
But y'all checked out the video that he had posted a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
He was dropping it on you. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, man, congratulations on, just seeing another milestone.
Well, I spoke to that. Hey, I forgot you can smoke out. Man, that's crazy. I'm going to have to get you a mask up in here, dog. Hey, I'm going to have to get you a mask so when I do want to take a break, you'll be good. You feel me?
Well, gratitude, sir. Gratitude. But, y'all. So, go ahead and drop some jewels for those who didn't get a chance yet to grab True Gangsters Don't Fold.
Okay, True Gangsters Don't Fold. It was based on a true story, just like They Let a Gangster Go. But y'all got to read this one. This is the sequel. They Let a Gangster Go is the sequel to True Gangsters Don't Fold. And once you check that one out, it leads right into this one. I'm also doing an audio book. So those who don't read books or whatever, it'll be on audiobook within about 6 weeks or so before the holiday season. And you'll be able to go on there and check me out and listen to what I got to say. And I'm also going to be the voice on my audiobook because, who can tell a story better than the author? You feel me? So I'm going to let them know, and I'll be able to dip in and dip out, do all the characters that's in here and you know, y'all see. So the first audiobook will be True Gangsters Don't Fold with They Let a Gangster Go in sequel on one thing. So you'll be getting a bundle of it, you feel me?
Yeah.
And they also gonna be available on ebooks real soon.
Yeah.
Ebooks in the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Hey, you know what? And just to put a little something out there, it's all about man expansion anyway, you know, because anybody can watch a tube, but for you to read a book, he may have wrote it one way, but you can read the book and get something totally different out of it, right? A different perception. So reading, like they say, reading is fundamental.
Exactly.
So I urge you to, you know, get the book. And if you can't go through the whole book, crack open and do 2 pages at a time.
See, look, I write, so the way I'm writing, Al, is like you can take from True Gangsters Don't Fold in your mind, it's like a movie. You can run it in like a movie straight through your mind into the sequel.
Yeah.
And as it go on with Resurrection of a Gangster and all that, there's so many things that I can write about that's in my head, and I got so many things that I have written that ain't been published yet.
Yeah.
So I'm on my like 7th or 8th book, but this is only the 3rd one that's out right now.
Right.
But the next one, I got one called Scorned Men. It's about how you ladies think that y'all don't hurt our feelings when you really do with that bullshit.
And,
I see, matter
I
of
just
fact.
had to wear the t-shirt that
Okay.
you designed.
What you got on the Men Against Pussy Schedule shirt?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you know we against them pussy schedules, ladies, so y'all better get it together. I hope by now, it's been a little time. I gave y'all some time to go ahead and cuddle up to your husbands or whatever, and it's fixing to get cold, so don't put him on no pussy schedule just because you don't feel like it. He feels like it, know that. So y'all need to be a little bit more humble. If you want to keep him, you need to take care of them.
You want to keep them, you got to
And
treat
it's
them.
vice versa. We're going to take care of y'all. I know the guys going to take care of their ladies, but in order for y'all to keep y'all, man, take care of them and get them off them pussy schedules. Quit rolling over, trying to play like you sleep and all that monkey ass shit that y'all be on. Stop it.
Right,
dude
right.
came in an hour late. You know, a motherfucker can't even get a flat tire around here. Do you hear me?
no.
Unless you got to explain and write it down. You know?
You got to get a note from the street department.
Yeah. You know, I couldn't believe that shit. When I read release, it feel like every woman want to be the new warden and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just left prison, baby. God damn.
Yeah.
Now I got a warden at home. You know what I'm saying?
Man, shit.
But it's all
He
good.
is the boss for something.
Yeah, but sometimes,
Let it.
ain't no problem. You know, I don't mind, fuck it, humbling up, but still.
Right.
You know, just
Enough
fall
of
back,
it,
flip that motherfucker around and take care of dude. Because he deserve it. And we're against pussy schedules. So y'all need to delete them. You feel me? Stop
That's
it.
what's up.
Stop it right now.
Now check this out, y'all. This book, well, these books are all out here ready to be purchased and everything. So it's easy to run up on him and say, you know what, look, let me support, man. Let me buy a book from you. But I think you would be more effective if you went online and purchased the book, because this way he could get his numbers up.
Right, exactly. And you can give me a review. I want you to give me a review, give me an honest review. And I see one out of all the people that read my book, I think I got one person that gave me a bad review. And if I knew who it was, I'd punch him dead in the fucking. But no, I'm just.
See, I gave you the bad
bullshitting.
review
Yeah,
because
I'm just bullshitting. You know, I ain't gonna. Well, I'm writing a book talk. I might have to do a book on that. The book review killer. Yeah, that'll be a good. Oh damn!
But you know what?
I'm just saying. I might have to do a fucking book on that.
You know what? Somebody probably just gave it a bad review because.
No, I probably hit that girl back in the day or some bullshit
come on,
like
man.
that, or you know what I'm saying? Probably some broad
It's
that I
always
didn't pick
haters
up
out
one
there,
time.
you know.
Yeah, on some bullshit.
It's some
because
people that hate
these
on
is
every
page
level.
turners, ladies and gentlemen. Once you get into them, you ain't gonna be able to get out because you're gonna wonder how a real motherfucker really think. You feel me? Y'all gonna wonder like, damn, how is this man calculating and maneuvering his way through all this bullshit and turning out sane? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of motherfuckers go crazy up through there. You feel me? But you gotta learn how to not worry about things you can't change. And that was my philosophy when I was in the joint. You know what I'm saying? If I can't change it on the streets or in there, I'm not gonna worry about it. Fuck it. They say worrying is a sin, and all you good religious people out there should know that. So why sin on yourself and worry about shit you can't change? And I'm not gonna do it. So I never did it. So when I was locked up them 13 years, my body was in there, but my mind was on the streets. I was redeveloping, redoing my business plan. I was plotting and planning shit that might take 10 or 15 years once I got out. You know what I'm saying? But I had a plan in effect. You feel me? And you can't really live without a plan. You gotta have something that you want to do and set up eventually. You know? So we are gonna get back to the segments of what you got going on. So we're gonna invite some more guests to the podcast so y'all can check us out and see what y'all really got going on. You know what I mean? So that's gonna start cracking again. So all the guests, even the previous guests that came before, y'all gotta come back. I know it's been a little while, so I know y'all got something else cracking. You know, everybody been in the laboratory.
Don't forget about Farilla Tips.
Yeah, them Farilla Tips. You know, I be fucking with that stock market, trying to make shit happen from the crib. You know, you can get money. You ain't got to move around and be in these streets. You can get money right in the comforts of your own home. I fucks with that market every day, Monday through Friday. And, you know, I'm fucking with them AI stocks, y'all. If y'all familiar with that, that's what's cracking right now.
That's
little marijuana stocks. I'm doing all them. So, you know, if you want a little advice on that, holler at me. It ain't guaranteed that you're going to do whatever you do. But, you know, once you learn the market, you'll be able to go on your own and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can take it easy. Or if you don't have no experience, just invest in blue chip companies that pay dividends, stuff that's been around for years. You know, you should own some of everything that you use. Shit, you go to McDonald's, why you don't own your shares in it? You know what I'm saying? You go to Walmart, everybody up in Walmart, do you have shares in it? Walmart stock's been rolling, you know what I mean, for years. So if you go there and spend your money, you should own some part of that shit. You feel me? And a lot of these companies, they'll let you can go, everybody got Cash App. You can go on Cash App and trade from your Cash App. You know what I'm saying? You can buy all the companies that's moving around in America, overseas, all around the world. You can buy stock in them from your Cash App. And a lot of people act like they don't know, but Bitcoin, all that, if you want to. You feel me? So check it out and go on your Cash App and look, you know, do a little research, man. You can sit back and make a bag, especially if you're getting money already. Move some of that shit around so you can, you know, make it last forever. You feel me?
Yeah. Well, listen, if you know anything about the man, you know the pedigree, you know his history, you know he's been out here for a while, grinding and shining. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, you know, in order to follow somebody who's doing it and, you know, who's doing it, you have to look back and say, okay, well, this is somebody who did it.
Right.
And you know, keep tried and true.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah.
And you gotta keep
it's a history of success with this man right here, and the young man at that too. You know what I'm saying? It ain't.
Well, I started super young, but you know,
it ain't like he just had an epiphany one day and said, you know what, I'm successful. No, this is when you see these, you seeing legacies of grind.
Yeah.
Grind. This is real. And this one ain't real right here. This is amusing. You're gonna love this. But this one and that one is the tried and true.
True gangsters don't fold. They let a gangster go.
It's for tried and true.
They let a gangster go. We know.
Hey, sound like an album coming up out of this.
Oh, well, no, you know I write a theme song to every book. I got you.
Right.
You know, and all that. So y'all got to check it out. I was going to floor it for you, but no, I want you to be able to floor it yourself. The lyrics is pinning out in there. Once you get to read it, you'll see. And there's a lot of shit that went on in this book that's happening. You know, they tried to kidnap a G one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that shit is in there.
That's
you know what
crazy,
I'm saying?
Man.
Yeah. But true gangsters don't fold under no kind of pressure. Fuck it. Let's do this shit. You know I'm about that life.
Hey,
you heard me?
When you guys get your book out there, I want you to do me a favor. After you read it, put something in on Facebook or wherever you see it at and question, like, what was your motivation to do this, or what made you do this, or what was the deeper outcome to this? I know you said you can only say so much in words, but what was the true emotion? Hit them up, let them know what your questions are.
Yeah, then we can go through them. We can go through and answer them questions.
It's like a book club. We can break it down, decipher it, You know, we can go page by page, we can go chapter by chapter, however you want to do it. But let's get some banter going on about these novels right here, because this is major right here, y'all.
And
to have one of our own.
Yeah.
This is one of our.
Hey.
He belong to us. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
And all my fellow authors, y'all know who y'all are. Get up with me, man, so we can do it again and promote these books, because we can be making checking a big bag. You feel me? And I'm willing to help y'all on my platform, and I know y'all willing to help me on y'all. So come on in, so we can interview you, me and Al, and it's cracking. They let a gangster go. For sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
And then a lot of people will be able to relate to the things that I'm talking about in here, the storyline. And like I say, hopefully True Gangsters Don't Fold, the sequel, They Let a Gangster Go, then comes The Resurrection of a Gangster. You'll be able to picture it all through your mind. You'll be able to walk right through Inglewood with us. You feel me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a couple of questions I want to ask you. Okay. Now, like I said, I know the history. At such an early age, you had developed a pattern that you were going to work within America, but without America.
Right.
So, what was your mindset? Let's say when you was, I'm going to go back to you was 14 years old. I saw something in you then that was like way different than what a 14-year-old, what his mindset was. Because you was already a businessman at 14.
Yeah, like, I started beauty school when I was 15. I went to the state board at 17. At 18, my license came actually on my 18th birthday, but I already had owned the salon before then.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, I was doing legit business, and I had my businesses cracking, and I was doing hair way before I even started fucking with the drug game or, the street life. You know what I'm saying? That started after I was 19, 20, shit like that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was really focused on trying to have some money, man. You know what I'm saying? I knew when I was a shorty that I wasn't gonna never be broke. And I haven't never been since I was a teenager, even through prison. I always made shit happen. You feel me? I'm not gonna never sit around and lay dormant because they put shackles and cuffs on me and my brain's supposed to stop too. No. You know what I'm saying? My brain steady worked while I was incarcerated, while I was locked up all them years. All I can do is think about the new moves I need to make and try to make moves under the table. You feel me? Because I was able.
So what was some of your motivations that said, you know what, I ain't never gonna punch a clock for nobody?
Well, when I was younger, I was like 13 and I ended up working at fucking McDonald's. My sister and brothers, they was working there, and somehow back in the day, you only had to be like 16 to work, and they had put my application on top. I lied, said I was 16, but I actually was like 13, going on 14, some shit like that. But I was tall, you know what I'm saying? And I looked it older than my years. So I ended up getting a job there, and we had a fucking, it was on Adams and Wells downtown. We had a fucking manager, this big fat white man. I can picture his face right now. If I seen him, I'd punch him in his fucking eye. But he wasn't really fucking with me, but he was irritating, always, sweating the motherfucker to do this and do that. And I wasn't really too good at authority anyway, like people telling me what to do, unless it was my mom or some of my siblings or whatever. But, just random people or just trying to, force you into doing what the fuck they want you to do. So I knew from then that I had to be my own entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? I knew that I couldn't work under nobody else's reign. Eventually, I knew that I was going to separate myself from that and had to start my own shit. You feel me?
Right. Back in the days of Harper,
yeah.
What was it like? See, some
you
people,
was in Harper when I was there?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
We Harper alumni, y'all.
Yeah.
On the real.
When we was in Harper,
I tried to make the picnic this time, but shit, I was out of town. You feel me? Jet set.
Yeah. So, what was, like, some people really have to try hard to fit in. Mm-hmm. They do anything to fit in cliques and stuff like that, but your doors was pretty much open. Like, people was inviting you into it, like, hey, be a part of this, come on, be a part of that.
Right.
So, at such a young age, how did you handle all of that? I would say privilege, or just open doors? How did that affect you? Just saying, you know what, I ain't got to try to get into this. I'm invited.
Right. Well, I don't know. I guess I was a people person even back then, but not really. You feel me? I guess I got along with. I had back, man. It was kind of crazy back then to me. You know, you had a lot of people that liked you, but then was hating on you or whatever.
Exactly.
But you know, I welcome that. I always been
But
a
they didn't know
humble
you
dude.
was a scrapper.
Yeah, they ain't know I had hands like that. They don't know I hit them in their motherfucking eyes so quick. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they didn't know. They didn't know. You know what I'm saying? The repercussions of their actions. You know, and that's why I wrote Pharrell the Serial Killer, because sometimes you be bullying and fucking with the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? And then everybody get mad once you do something to them or whatever. But he shouldn't have been fucking with me, period. You know what I'm saying? And just, I know a lot of people think like I think, you know, how you gonna let somebody push up on you whenever they see you or whenever on bullshit. You thinking in your mind, man, I gotta get rid of this problem. I know that's how I was thinking at a young age, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? How could you be at such a young age and forced to move on a motherfucker because he in your business or fucking with you? You know what I'm saying? Not because you started nothing or it was no, it's just because you look a certain different way and he don't like it. You might be clean or, you know, well kept or whatever. You feel me? Because I was always a dapper young man. I always kept myself up, you know, kept myself clean and ironed my clothes and shit like that. Even if they was, I ironed my shit, I had to be fresh. You feel me?
Right.
So a lot of motherfuckers don't like that. They wasn't raised like that. So a clean motherfucker, they want to make them dirty. But I want to make them bloody. You feel me?
Well, you know what? I think a lot of
that's
that.
how I was thinking. Why they on bullshit?
I think a lot of that came from a little earlier grooming too, because you came from diet.
Yeah, I graduated from Diet on 51st and King Drive,
and that was
Diet
testing
Middle School.
That was a gladiator school right there. You had
we was bused from there from Raster to Diet.
Yeah, and you had to develop a certain mentality at an early age to say, I ain't gonna be fucked with.
Well, all my friends was like few years older than me. Most of them the main guys I hung out with.
Right.
All of them was a little bit older than me.
Yeah.
And I probably fucked with some of the most treacherous dudes in Inglewood, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know.
So that was, you know, and like I said, you can see the graduation. The point that I'm trying to get at is some cats come up hard, but they don't come up smart.
Right.
You was able to fuse the two together and make a conglomerate.
Right.
So it takes book smarts and street smarts in order to
build your conglomerate, because you'll be surprised. Most of these CEOs of these Fortune 500 companies, they maneuvered all the way up to the top, one way or another. You know.
Yeah. So that same heart, I guess, that you put into the streets, you have to put into your hustle, right?
Yeah, you put it into your work day.
Yeah. So that's just a little jewel right there. I was just trying to, you know, I went digging, seeing if I could find diamonds, and I found diamonds. So you know, the same grind that you put into your just your upbringing, saying that I'm one of those guys that's not gonna be fucked over or anything like that. That's the same mentality you have to have in life in order to achieve levels that most people won't.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are scared to take chances.
Right, they scared to take chances. Then some people look at you and they just forced to judge you on sight. Even if you quiet and don't even talk a lot or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They just, you know, motherfuckers just think that, you know, I don't know, you know, how people, what really goes through another human being's mind, but a person will try you for no reason, man, just because you doing good. You know what I mean? So you'll see when y'all reach They Let a Gangster Go, you'll see how these niggas tried me. You know what I'm saying? But you just got to be able to strong enough to come from up under it and don't play with them. You feel me?
Yeah. So. Well, the culmination, man, they all went into building the man and the character. It's solidified. So I highly suggest that for your reading pleasure, or even if you just want to learn some game, I highly suggest that you get these books, man. Even if you just get the first one and the last one for right now, just to get put up on what's really going out there in the wood and in the world, you're going to find it right here.
Right. Because you need to understand and know why true gangsters don't fold. And you need to understand why they let a gangster go.
Even if you get caught up, you still got to maintain integrity. So it's all in the books, y'all. It's all in the books. We all come up. Sometimes we all take a stumble down. But you don't never in life fail.
And look,
unless you give up. That's the only time you fail, is when you refuse to get back up.
Right. So yeah, that's what's up, Al. So we're gonna be hollering at y'all on a regular basis, trying to promote these moves and promote whatever y'all got going on. So I want you all to a part of the Don Ferrilla podcast with Al Zero. Post what you doing. Post your job. I mean, if you working, you get money, you want somebody to buy something, put it on there. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just for me and Al to be posting stuff. Y'all need to. The site was actually put up to make people interested in business plans, money. You know, in order to live, you gotta be able to invest and stuff like that. So if y'all go up to the features, y'all can see some of the shows that we did, and they're on YouTube.
Yep.
But yeah, y'all gotta check us out and make sure y'all go get these books. Don Ferrilla, True Gangsters Don't Fold, They Let a Gangster Go, Ferrilla the Serial Killer, and I'm working on number 4. Number 4, I always be predicting that they coming out, but it be taking a little while longer because sometimes I want to tighten it up, dot my I's and cross my T's. So, damn, look, he got it right there.
I'm on Bookspace right here, y'all.
Yeah, he on Bookspace.
I'm on Bookspace. It's on Bookspace, Amazon.
It's on all formats. You can order it right now. You know what I mean? Go on there, order the book, check it out, give me a review, and y'all let me know what y'all think about They Let a Gangster Go. For sure. They Let a Gangster Go. We know.
I'm making my purchase right now.
Okay.
So, matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna order mine from Amazon because I don't want to guide anybody any place else.
Yeah, Amazon.com.
Let's keep it Amazon.
Just go on Amazon.com and type in Don Ferrilla, and the book's gonna come up. Y'all purchase whichever ones y'all want. Make sure you get the sequel, True Gangsters Don't Fold, They Let a Gangster Go. Right now, they're available. This one, Ferrilla the Serial Killer, be available again in the next couple of weeks. So it's all good. But
yes,
y'all
sir.
check me out. You see, y'all just purchased his. How many of y'all are purchasing y'all's right now as we speak? You feel me? Get on there, go online, Amazon.com, purchase y'all. And then when you purchase it and read it, I want y'all to take a picture with the book, put it on the podcast. You know, let us know that you purchased it and how you feel about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm that confident that you'll love it.
Our goal today is we're going to see if we can move 100 units, y'all.
Okay.
Let's hit 100 units for today. Just 100 units for today.
Okay. So y'all get y'all purchases on and check me out.
All right.
All right. We'll be back at you real soon. Don Ferrilla and Al Zero. Tuning out.
Tuning out.
For sure.